Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome to another segment of Razor Sharp Sports. I'm here with once again a returning guest, Mesa, Micky Scala, and rising boxing superstar. Micky, thank you so much for coming today, answering more of our questions.
Thanks for having me.
Now, this past weekend, first off, I just want to say congratulations to you. Came out with a victory at the Suns Arena this past weekend. It was Davis versus Benavidez card on Showtime, big platform. How was it being on that card, but being in your home state in the Suns Arena?
Yeah, the Phoenix Suns Stadium, that's probably the biggest venue that you can fight at in Arizona. It's like a dream come true to fight in front of my people, my family, my friends, and we had a great time. Like I said, it's a dream come true, and it's like from there, there's only more to come, and I'm excited for everything that comes with it.
Now, I was there ringside. I also had like all access. So walking around on the outside, it looks small, but on the inside, there's so many different places in there. You know, it was crazy being in there and watching you fight in such a packed house. When did you find out that you were going to be fighting on that card?
I knew I was going to be on that card about like a month before, and you give me a month, we're going to have 400 or 500 people at the fights. And that's exactly what we had. I had teachers come from high school. I had teachers come from junior high. My barber brought 10 people. My family was all there, of course. My great aunts, my great uncles, my grandpas, my grandmas. Everyone was there, dude. And their energy kind of fed off on the other fans. And they're like, who is this kid? You know what I mean? That was the last fight before Jose Benavidez. So the arena was packed. And when they heard my crowd, they just joined in. And they were just like, we're rooting for this kid from Mesa, Arizona.
Oh, I'll tell you this right now. It was so magnetic. Just the feeling, the roar of the crowd was just hearing your name and saying Mesa Micky.
Yeah.
It's something, and then hearing your song. We were just talking about your song. Oh man, that's completely different, especially hearing it in such a big arena.
Yeah, shout out Joey P, G4, and Killadon. My walkout song is the best walkout song.
Oh, by far the most unique song. You guys can even catch it on
Anything.
Apple Music,
Spotify. Yep.
All that. So talking about the crowd, you had a huge fan base. We had a conversation before this. I was at Marley's having a burger, and a huge group of people that were supporting you that had Mickey and Four, the Mickey and Four shirt.
Yeah.
A guy next to me was like, did the Suns come out with a new boxing shirt? And I was like, no, man, this guy's from Mesa, Arizona. He's fighting tonight. Talk about those shirts. What made you come out with that certain design?
Yeah, so actually one of my friends runs his own clothing business. It's called Royal Click Clothing. It's growing, 15K followers on Instagram. It's actually one of my childhood friends, Caleb Fritz. I sent him the Warren Lotus Sons and Four shirt, and I said, hey, use this as inspiration. Let's do a Mickey and Four shirt because it's my fourth fight. Let's see what you come up with. And then he came up with my shirt design, and it came out amazing. And I'm super excited that everyone loved the shirts. Like you said, it draws attention from just randoms. They're like, wow, that shirt looks amazing, and they do.
Oh, it was crazy. And what did it feel like for you to have every single person from junior high, like you said, from high school, close friends, family, just at a jam-packed house, and then hearing your name, Mesa Micky, just roaring. Even you got the unanimous decision on that fight, but just being able to hear all that, what did it mean for you to have everybody buy a ticket to go see you there?
Yeah, the energy was insane. Like I just channeled that energy into the fight, and I just brought it because I knew I had one job, and that was to win convincingly, and that's exactly what I did. Like you said, my fans' energy fed off to other people, so like, everyone was cheering for me. It felt like it was crazy. Like when you hear Mesa Micky, the crowd roared. Like you said, we were probably one of the loudest groups of fans that whole card, and then you hear the boos on the other side, and I was shocked that like I've never experienced that yet. So that was pretty funny. Is when they were booing the opponent, I was like, holy shit! Like,
no, you're fine.
My bad. I was like, holy cow, man! Like, I don't know. It was just like the energy was insane, dude. Like you said, like just to be able to feed off of that, see what's going on, like. I don't know, it was awesome.
I'll tell you this right now, you gained a ton of fans that night.
Yeah.
I was ringside, and I was sitting next to this guy, and I was telling him how how this whole undercard was pure local. You know, you had people from Mesa, from Phoenix, stuff like that. But I told him about you. I told him, yeah, my boy Micky's gonna be coming out. And when he saw you fight, he's like, "That's your boy?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Man, I'm a fan." And I told him everything about you, how you're the youngest fighter to be signed with Mayweather Promotions, all that stuff, and just loved it.
Yeah.
People ate it up, and it was awesome.
I think that was one thing that was funny as well, is like after the fight, leaving the ring, it took me probably 10-15 minutes to get to the locker room because there were so many kids running up to me, "Let's get a picture, let's get a picture." So many fans running up to me, "Let's get a picture." I'm literally walking, talking to everyone, trying to interact with everybody, embrace the whole event.
You signed a
Embrace
couple
the event.
autographs too. I saw that.
Signed some autographs, took pictures, took videos. It was insane, dude. And it was like, gave high fives out to everybody. And like you said, just the energy was insane, and everyone was just intrigued.
Oh,
like you said.
definitely. You brought the house down on that.
Yeah.
This was your fourth fight, but this was the second fight that went the distance.
Yeah.
Like I said, you won by unanimous decision. How do you think you did for this fight?
I stuck to my game plan. I won convincingly, like I said. This guy was 5-5, only lost to undefeated fighters, and he's never been stopped before in his life. So we knew to stop him, it was gonna be a tough task, but if it did happen, it did happen. But our main goal was to box him convincingly, use our jab, and just touch him up, and that's exactly what we did. I landed some big shots, got him stunned a few times.
You did.
But he was just, after he got stunned, he went straight to the high guard and the holds, and he was just a veteran guy that knew how to get out and last. So I felt like my performance was great, and I enjoyed every second of it.
That's amazing, man. I think, watching it, on TV is different, but being able to watch it there, close up, you definitely kept your distance. You stuck to your game plan. You didn't go crazy. You didn't go toe to toe. And I think you won convincingly. But not only that, you were exciting.
Yeah.
It was an exciting fight.
It wasn't just move around and jab.
No.
I landed my combinations as well, and I set up big shots, and that's exactly what you gotta do. You gotta be exciting. You can't just, well, you can just jab all day.
Right.
But you gotta land those big shots to win those rounds as well. You gotta make sure they know, the judges know, that you're there to win and not there just to survive.
Watching your last fights, I know that you're not just the person that's gonna be jabbing.
Mm-hmm.
You always want to keep it exciting. You're an exciting fighter, and I think that's how people are gonna want to keep watching you
Exactly.
too.
That's why we have so many people that come out and support me, and come and watch me, because I can do it all. I can box, I can bang, and when I say that, like, I mean it, because I can do.
You definitely
I can do it all.
You definitely can. So you had custom shirts made, but I also saw that you had custom gloves made for this fight. If I'm not mistaken, the Revival, right?
Right.
Right. Yeah. They had Mesa and Micky on it. The Suns colors. That was your base color.
Yeah.
For this, the trunks were Suns colors. The gloves were Suns colors, and even your shoes were custom too, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that. How did you get to being able to get those custom gloves made?
Once we knew we were gonna fight in Phoenix, I was like, well, I had to take advantage of this and fight in the Suns colors. So, first person I reached out to was Maria from Rival. She's like the coordinator of doing the custom gloves and stuff like that. And she came out with a design, and it was, or not her, but her team came up with a design, and it was insane. And I was like, yeah, I gotta get these, you know what I mean? So it was primarily orange, so they stuck out. We wanted them to stick out when I was throwing punches. And then, like you said, we had the Mesa mix, so that adds a little personal touch to the gloves. And then the shoes, my sister and her boyfriend actually did customs for me. They painted them.
They hand painted those
They
shoes?
hand painted those shoes.
No way.
Came out amazing. And then the trunks, all my obviously I designed those on Boxer World, but I designed those myself.
Okay.
But all the equipment is thanks to my sponsors, Mint Dispensary, Efficiency Mechanical, AZ Controls, Betty 58, La Famille. I hope I'm not missing one, but all my sponsors, I greatly appreciate all you guys, and thank you for helping me look good on my fights.
Now, after that fight.
Oh, and Sigler.
Oh,
That's one of
okay.
the big ones.
Not a problem.
Thank you to Sigler.
You can't forget those. You can't forget the sponsors. After this last fight, you had a hard training camp. We were talking about that. are you gonna be taking some time off, to rest and stuff like that for
Yeah.
the holidays? Because I know the holidays are
The
coming
holidays
up.
are coming.
I know you have Mexican family. We come from that type of background here in Mesa, Arizona. It's about that time, tamale season. Are you you gonna enjoy some tamales?
Well, I come from Italian heritage, but
Yeah.
my mom still gets down with some tamales,
Yeah.
so I know what you're talking about. But no, boxing's a year-round sport. You gotta be ready at all times. So I'm gonna be in the gym. I was working out every day this last week because you just get so much time on your hands without
Right.
the gym that you just don't even know what to do with it when I'm not boxing or I'm not training or I'm not in the
Right.
gym somewhere. So
It's just something to do.
exactly, it gives you I don't know, it helps you just pass time.
Mhm.
And especially something you enjoy to do, love to do. It's something that I don't like missing out on.
You don't
know what I
even
mean?
see it as work. You see it more as just having fun.
Yeah, exactly. I love to do this, and like you said, I'm gonna be in the gym always. And once my team comes back to me, we'll know when the next fight date's gonna be, and I'm looking forward to it.
That's what I was about to ask next. What's next for Micky Scala? Are you planning on finishing off the end of the year of 2021 with a bang, or are you just gonna wait till next year, see what happens next year? What's next?
Well, we're gonna remain busy. Obviously, we got 2 fights in the last month and a half. We're just gonna remain busy, and once my team comes together, Maryland Promotions, my dad, my advisor, we're all gonna come together and make a decision as a team on my next fight would be. And once I know, you guys will know, and I'll keep you guys posted on that.
Definitely. And you know what? Like you said, you're going to be in the gym this entire time, so you're going to be in tip-top shape. You're always in tip-top shape. I think that's one thing as a fighter, a lot of people don't know. You always got to be on your A game,
Yeah.
so it's never really an issue for you. Being able to watch you from your amateurs, because I would watch you from your amateurs, and now you've always been a disciplined fighter.
Exactly.
So you're always ready. So I know whenever that news does come out, I know for sure you're going to be ready.
Exactly.
Now tonight, it's fight night.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be fight night on ESPN Top Rank. They're having a huge card at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Main event card is Crawford versus Porter. Who do you have? What's your fearless prediction on that fight?
Porter always gives their opponents a tough fight. He's a tough task. It's not an easy win, but I feel like Crawford's just his IQ, his boxing IQ is just out of this world. His speed, his just boxing skill in general is just unmatchable at 147, I think, and I think he's just gonna win by points, most likely unanimous decision. But I wouldn't be shocked if he wins by knockout either, because he does have power.
He does have
too.
the power.
Yeah. He can do it all, man. But I think it'll be a unanimous decision victory. Sean Porter has one tough task to get out of there for one, and
I don't
just
think
beating him's hard to do.
right.
To knock
I
him
don't
out,
think it's
that's a
someone
lot
that's just
harder.
going to be
Nah.
a quick run through. I think he's going to put up a big fight.
Yeah.
But I do have Crawford winning the fight also.
Yeah,
So-
Crawford's a dog.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Well, Micky, thank you so much for taking some time out of your Saturday, coming back on the channel again. I'm Razor Ramon on Razor Sharp Sports, and that was Razor Sharp.